My name is Will Cord, and I'm the host of Ready, Set, Renovate. Our podcast is produced in the upstate of South Carolina, where I happen to live, and our business, Daniel Builders, is located. Ready, Set, Renovate is dedicated to making home renovations a delightful and drama-free process. Drama is fun when it's on HGTV, but not so much fun when your own home is at stake. We discuss real-life home renovations and all they entail, while equipping you to edit out the renovation craziness. Along the way, we pack in some inspiration for your own home. Welcome to Ready, Set, Renovate. On this episode, we're talking to Daniel Jachens. Daniel is co-owner of Daniel Builders. He's also the business's namesake. And on this episode, he tells us a little bit of the backstory of how Daniel Builders came to be. You'll want to hear directly from the man himself, Daniel Jachens. So let's get to it. So I appreciate you coming on and sharing this story, the history of Daniel Builders. I know you started it along with my father, and can you give us just a little background on the genesis of Daniel Builders?
Daniel Builders actually started as Dan's handyman service, and we had a couple of employees and did mostly just repair work for people. In 2008, we really kind of came together. Bob Cord and I came together just really to focus on, actually our idea was to build custom spec homes, but 2008 was not the year to be building spec homes. We decided to kind of go into the renovation world and do some larger renovation projects.
5 years, most small businesses are finished. They can't last beyond 5 years. Starting out in handyman work and going not just beyond 5 years, but going into something as big as what Daniel Builders is now, what do you attribute that to?
Well, honestly, I attribute that to just the faithfulness of God, the God that we serve. And one of our values at Daniel Builders is that we value Jesus Christ as creator and hope of all men. If it weren't for him, I don't think we would have made it. But he provided opportunities for us and just very faithful in providing work and the right people to get the business started.
What are some of the characteristics that you see in people that he's attracted to Daniel Builders that's made Daniel Builders successful and helped us carry out what our tagline is, building trust, to make us trustworthy? What are some of those characteristics?
A couple of the characteristics that we look for even in the hiring process are humility, that the person has somewhat of a humble attitude, and then that they're hungry, that they want to work, they want to just improve their life, and that they're smart, they're people smart, that they work well with other people. And there's a fourth one that we also look at is just their competency, or are they competent in the skill that we're looking for to hire. Those are a few of the things that we look for as in the hiring process.
What's really special about the culture at Daniel Builders is people love the people that work here. And you look at the Google reviews, and they acknowledge the quality of work is there, and they acknowledge other aspects as far as beauty and craftsmanship. But one thing they overwhelmingly highlight is the people. When you think about the future of Daniel Builders, what is it that you foresee the business developing into its next phases?
We really just want to provide an opportunity for people to grow. We look at starting little businesses as a part of or under the umbrella of Daniel Builders, just to encourage that. The vision would be to continue to do that and just continue to provide opportunities for people to flourish and have make a good living, but also providing other opportunities for people to really exceed well in the spot that God wants for them in their life.
So you're talking about going forward, having a business where people love working, where they can flourish at their job, and where they have some level of autonomy. They're not being micromanaged, but they are having to be responsible for certain outcomes, right?
Correct. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. We don't like to micromanage people, but we like for them to just have an opportunity to look at their role themselves and figure out what they need to do, to make it grow and make it succeed. We want them to have buy-in to their role so that they can flourish.
One unique thing about your approach to being a general contractor is it's not a one-time deal and we're going to disappear. So when problems crop up, we're nowhere to be found. Tell us a little bit about your philosophy for like long-term relationships with people and specifically with clients should something go wrong on their project.
Well, something will go wrong. I mean, the way the renovation world is working on someone's home, there's always going to be something that happens that isn't going to go the way it should go. And so the question is, how are you going to handle that? What are you going to do? How are you going to deal with the situation when it does arise? And so I think, again, it's putting the relationship and the people in front of the problem and making sure that we are committed to resolving whatever it is that happens. How do you do that? And it's just a commitment to making sure that it's right at the end, that the people are satisfied, they're happy, that the clients are truly thrilled with their project and their home.
What if somebody's out there and it's really resonating with them? How do they go about contacting Daniel Builders?
Well, the easiest thing to do to get in touch with Daniel Builders would be actually to go to our website, danielbuilders.com, and click on the Getting Started tab. The other thing you can do is just give us a call, 864-506-5546, and we'd be more than happy to schedule a time to chat about anything that you have concerning your home.